Okay, so I'm back on 51 here. Soy 51, Hua Hin, and heading toward the beach.
As the chemicals that take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun. As she puts her hand in.
So it looks like it's right down here. There's a couple of really good restaurants that are right along the water. So you'll see that in just a second. There's also this little tiny hotel over here on the opposite side. It's a really small boutique hotel, but gosh, it's really nice because it's right along the beach. Living room, bistro, cafe. Yeah, there's their little menu there. All day coffee and bakery. I like it. I really, for myself, I prefer these quaint little places like this. You know, it's instead of the great big large hotel chains. It's usually less expensive, but not always. So yeah, so anyway. And then over here you've got this Coco 51, and they have a really good menu, really good drinks, and you can see they've got a view of the ocean. Anyway, so now I'm down here on the beach. It's super nice. It's low season here, so there's hardly anybody out here. Got some resorts down there you can see in the distance. A lot of small little hotels along here too. Some larger ones. So anyway, you know, I wanted to just talk briefly about today's topic's going to be, you know, why is Thailand a great place to retire in? You know, and so one of the main reasons is, man, the cost of living here. So prior to taking the boat bus down here to the beach, I had breakfast at the mall, and you go down, there's like 3 major malls in Hua Hin, or Hua Hin, and you go downstairs to, I guess it's the first floor or the basement, and there's a great big food court there. And so I was able to have a chicken curry breakfast. Worked out, it was 40 baht, and that works out to $1.25 US with the current exchange rate. So just an incredible deal, you know. And if I was at home, you know, if I was in the States, especially in California, gosh, you know, whenever you order Thai food at a restaurant, it typically runs I'm going to say $14 or more. And I haven't been there for, it's been a while. I don't know, 9 months or so, but I know prices have creeped up since then. So, especially with the minimum wage going up, it's like, I think it's at $20 an hour, at least in the San Francisco area. So it's really high. Man, this sun is really beaten down out here, though. I got to say that. So, yeah, the cost of living, that's a main plus down here. And, another thing that's that I really like is that in general, people are really friendly. The only time I've had any problems is actually, it's kind of, most of the problems arise from foreigners being drunk. And it's usually not the local Thai people, they're not, it's more of a polite society. Pretty much, I don't want to say crime-free, but to the most, or the bigger extent, it's you don't have to worry about your stuff being ripped off. I've seen people leave their cell phone in a restaurant before, came back later, an hour later, and it was still there on the table. I was just amazed because in the US, that phone would have been gone probably, at least in pretty much anywhere in California. You leave a phone or laptop sitting there for a few minutes, somebody will take it. So it's just a different culture, but to me it's a good thing. You don't have this political divide over here, so it makes things a lot more relaxed. And I notice another plus here is that, when I mentioned about being more relaxed, for myself, I tend to be in better shape here. And I guess, although you can't tell by looking at me, I guess the reason for that is because in the US, at least where I live in California, you have to drive everywhere. And here, most people walk, or they'll take the public transportation, or they will hop on a motor scooter and get around by that. So it's a lot different. And so because of that, I tend to walk a lot more, probably at least 30 minutes every day. And sometimes it's more like 45 minutes or even an hour, So it's a good thing. It keeps you, I think it keeps you a little bit more healthy just by doing that. You're also, for a lot of people, you're more inclined to, lift weights or go golfing or do, whatever you like. But everybody isn't like that. Some people, they won't walk no matter what, or they prefer to watch TV all day or go sit in a bar and drink. So everybody's got their own things that they like and enjoy, and and that's all great. So for me, the cost of living here, I can live a much better lifestyle than I can in the States. So it's a big plus. So anyway, hey, thank you. At least this gave you a view of Hua Hin a little bit here. This is down by the beach by Soi 51. And it is hot down here today. Man. So yeah, you want to make sure you keep hydrated when you are walking, because this sun is a real scorcher. So actually today is the first sunny day I think I've seen in about 2 weeks. So it's all good. So now I will go get something cold to drink so I can cool off. Hey, thanks so much. Bye.